Tribal politics in India. Gangetic Plain is supposed to be the most precious region in India as far as agriculture is concerned, because Gangetic Plain is the most cultivating alluvial soil that it contains no comparison. Means truth is truth. If you see the agriculture land, the quality of the soil that is available in Gangetic Plain, that is incomparable to any place in the world, not to the rest of the India. Rest of the India, they are either desert, plateau, or whatever it is. But Gangetic Plain is completely plain. There is a district called Nalanda district in Magad region of Bihar, and it is such a plain region that river does not flow there. If river enters that district, then river vanishes. Means it is that plain. There is no slope at all. It is that plain. Means if you see north of Ganga, then there is a Kosi region where river changes its direction. It is so plain that river changes its direction. So Bihar is kind of a Bihar in among the Gangetic plain. Bihar is the most plain. Anyone can calculate the slope of Gangetic plain. Means it's easy, right? You take the railway station where Ganga enters into Uttar Pradesh and then leaves the Bhagalpur region and see the distance and calculate it by the height. See the how much the slope Ganga makes in Gangetic plain. This is even less in Bihar region. In Bihar region is almost plain. There is no slope in Ganga at all. And then in that Magad region is maximum. In that Nalanda district region is the most maximum, where there is no potentially there is no river. Means river opens its side because there is no bank of the river. It's completely plain. So that Gangetic plain is precious as far as agriculture is concerned. So Gangetic plain is now there is a boundary of the Gang. It cannot enter. No one outsider can enter Gangetic plain directly. I mean, you can enter through railway or through aeroplane, but the kind of charm of Gangetic plain lives in its intricate culture, village culture, that is different to village culture all around in the India. Very intricate community and caste based. If you take positive side, then it is very intricate. If you say negative side of the caste, then it is very negative. But if you take positive way, then it is very intricate structure that region contains. You cannot enter there. You can like slave dynasty that came from Afghanistan and Turkey. They ruled from the Delhi, but they could not enter Gangetic plain. After that, Mughal came, they could not enter Gangetic plain. Then after that, Britishers came, they could not enter Gangetic plain. After that, Indian National Congress came, they could not enter Gangetic plain. Just running in airport and railway station and city by city, you cannot enter there. Okay, you have to enter in the culture of the village. That is missing. So no one could enter it, and it is protected physically. That region is protected. So if anyone coming from the so entering the India through southern part of India through ocean side, to protect it, there is a full spectrum of tribal region that spans south of the Gangetic plain from west to east. This is what we are talking. The tribal belt that is located southern of Gangetic plain from Gujarat to West Bengal. If you go down, then Dravidian region, that is the ocean region that starts coming. Above the ocean region and below the Gangetic plain, there is a closed region, land region, that is the Satpura range of the mountain that comes into the picture, and river like Tapti, Narmada, and then Mahanadi, then Brahmani river, then uh, there is a river in Jharkhand called Swarnarekha river. This river comes into the picture. They kind of divide the Gangetic plain to the tribal region. That tribal region, anyone enters India from southern part of India, then he has to cross the thick strip of the tribal region. That is very difficult. Very dense forest and very dangerous tribal people. So it is very difficult. If someone tries to enter India from north side, then he has to cross Takla Makan and Tibetan plateau. But main is he has to cross the high Himalaya. It is not that easy to enter Gangetic Plain. If someone entering from east side, then he has to cross mighty Brahmaputra river. That is not that easy. And someone entering from west side, then he has to cross the Thar desert. To till north, it is Cholistan desert, full desert. He has to cross. It's not that easy again. So Gangetic Plain, the highest alluvial soil is protected by the nature, protected by the geography. So the southern part, that is the tribal belt, we are talking, and somehow tribal people are active nowadays. From the independence time, they were not active and they were busy in taking the reservation. So 7% reservation is for tribal, and they were very busy in becoming IAS, IPS officer and taking job in government sector allwhere. Either it is defense, means army, or border security force or paramilitary force and coastal guard and railway and electricity department. This they were busy in that only. But now when there is no job at all, the government job is completely missing. Okay, in that sense, now people are returning from city to their villages. Anyway, they have nothing in the city. Job is not there, and whatever the kind of lifestyle they were living in the city, everything is available in village only. You can have electricity, buy one solar panel, you have full time electricity, you have 5G mobile in your hand, you have television to everything in your mobile only. So there is no need to go to city or town. Education level in the city are English based. That is anyway better than that people would learn in villages, because that education actually matters. So there is no reason that someone now, the reason only people were migrating to the city, town was employment. So the employment is not there. There is no meaning of going there. People are coming back to their villages. And if their people are coming back to their villages, now the tribal belt are getting united now. United in not in a bad sense, in a good sense. Now there is one spectrum east to west starts from Gujarat, Maharashtra, southern Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha, and West Bengal. That strip is active now. How many people are there? We have kind of data. Okay, so these people are getting aligned to Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) as they are finding their home in politics everywhere. Now the kind of Vishnu Dev Sai, he is a tribal and he is chief minister of Chhattisgarh. First of the time a tribal is chief minister of Chhattisgarh. Ajit Jogi was chief minister, but he was not elected one. It was because MP became MP in Chhattisgarh and he became chief minister, not elected one. So he is the first time. Same as Ramcharan Manjhi in Odisha. So he is from Keonjhar district. So Mayurbhanj, Keonjhar and Sundargarh district, all three are adjoining Simbhum district in Jharkhand, earlier Bihar. Anyway, Odisha was also part of Bihar earlier. So these three districts of Odisha, Keonjhar, Mayurbhanj and Sundargarh, all three MPs, MP seat, member of parliament, are reserved for the scheduled tribe. And then north is Simbhum, that is again reserved for the scheduled tribe. And then again Khuti and Lohardaga seat, again reserved for scheduled tribe. So this is thick belt of scheduled tribe. I believe the Jhargram region of West Bengal, that region is also reserved for the scheduled tribe. So scheduled tribe people, they are getting aligned with the BJP first time or everywhere. Now election is coming in Maharashtra and Jharkhand. Both are important. How much is the population of scheduled tribe in Jharkhand and Maharashtra? they can change the election result. The biggest thing happened in Haryana, where there was high anti-incumbency factor as far as wrestlers are concerned, farmers are concerned, but still with a narrow margin, BJP could win. Madam Hogan, she won from the Congress. That was the kind of crucial thing as far as wrestlers were concerned. But she won. But anyway, BJP, when in that kind of unfavorable condition, BJP can win Haryana election. But he then, when all tribal people are getting aligned to BJP, then BJP would give tough fight to the Congress, or they may win. So Maharashtra scheduled tribe population is there, and Jharkhand also big scheduled tribe population is there. So there is a high threat to India Alliance, Congress and Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. So that alliance has a big threat now, and even though they are underestimating BJP, but BJP is in different mood. I mean, tribal people are in different mood. Their kind of, you can say, cohesiveness, the way they are sticking to each other and becoming a collective force from Gujarat to West Bengal, this power led to rise of Srimati Murmu. So Draupadi Murmu, she became president of the India, highest post, constitutional post in India. This is not possible only with the help of Odisha people. This is only possible when full belt of tribal people are supporting or they are united. So that result, if that results in president of India unprecedented, it never happened, then that would change the political scenario as far as this strip is concerned, the tribal spectrum is concerned. And if this spectrum becomes powerful day by day, then India would turn up. Slowly, it is turning into older days prior to Britishers, or even say prior to the Muslim arrived in India. India is coming to that situation day by day. Means village culture would boom now, and this kind of rupee culture, paper note culture would dwindle day, day by day. Anyway, I have the data that how many tribal people are living and what is the actual scenario on the ground. Okay, so tribal population. So as per the data, anyway, there are states where tribal population is very high, like Meghalaya, Mizoram, and Arunachal, Northeast. We are not talking about that. They are not this tribe. Okay, they are tribal in some other sense. Tribal are in Jammu and Kashmir also. Tribal are in Rajasthan also. So we are not talking about those tribes. So they are different. This tribal spectrum is different. Their culture, look and feel, everything is different. Their religion is Sarna religion, and whereas Northeast main religion is Christian, and in Rajasthan they are Hindu, and in Jammu and Kashmir I believe they are Muslim or Buddhist. So this is Sarna religion. This is different. So there are kind of, if you see the state-wise population scheduled tribe, Madhya Pradesh has 152 lakhs, 152 lakhs, 1.5 crore population of tribal, very high. That constitutes to 10.1% of the total population, very high. And uh, I'm sorry, the first is Madhya Pradesh. The first is Madhya Pradesh where 152. 152 is for Madhya Pradesh. 1.52 crore, 152 lakhs, 1.52 crore or 15 million. 15 million population belongs to scheduled tribe. 14.7%. 15% people in Madhya Pradesh are tribals. And in the tribal, there are 230 seats in state assembly 230 seats, where 47 around, I believe it is more than 20%. Okay, it is around 20.5%. One quarter of the seat is reserved for scheduled tribe. Scheduled tribe is a high power in Madhya Pradesh, especially the lower Madhya Pradesh near the Tapti and Narmada. That region, the maximum tribals are there. Maharashtra 105 lakh 1.05 crore 10 million. 10% of the Maharashtra population is tribal. Okay, and out of 288 assembly MLA seat, 25 seat belongs to tribe reserved. Odisha 95 lakhs, around 1 crore population, that is around 10% again, 9.2%. It belongs to tribal. 33 seat out of 147 assembly seat is reserved for tribals. 33 seats out of 147, more than 20%. Rajasthan. So Rajasthan we will not talk about, their tribal is different. Gujarat, 89.6, 1 crore people again are tribal. And in that constitute to around 9% of the total population. In Gujarat, 27 seats out of 182 seats are reserved for the tribal. Jharkhand, considered as the home to the tribal. 86.5 lakh people, around 1 crore people, around 9 million people. Around 9% of the population is tribal, but it would be much more than that. Because in Jharkhand, many good population now lives as Bihari people. The Bihari people who came to Jharkhand for the working in industrial base or mining area like Dhanbad area or Ranchi, Hazaribagh, Tata Nagar, Jamshedpur, and in through government job also there are many people. That's why its percentage is 8 around 9%. Otherwise, it would be double. Around 20% people, the indigenous people there would be tribal people. But still, 28 seats out of 81 seat is reserved for the tribal in Jharkhand. 28 seat out of 81 seat. I believe it is around 35%. More than that. Okay, 35 to 40% seat is reserved for tribal. That much is the population of tribal in Jharkhand. Chhattisgarh, okay, 78.2 million people, means around 78 lakh people, near to 1 crore only. Around 8% people are tribal. Same condition in Chhattisgarh also. Many outsiders are there because of the industry. Still 29 out of 90 seats is reserved for the tribal, one third. Around 33% seats are reserved for the tribal. West Bengal, we don't have much data, but 16 out of 294 seats are reserved for the tribal. So tribals in this tribal spectrum are very heavy. So in Maharashtra and Jharkhand, election is come. There are states where there is no tribal, like Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, I believe Uttarakhand, and these places there is no tribal at all. Delhi, Pondicherry, Chandigarh, Haryana, Punjab, these places tribals, Uttarakhand tribals are there very less. Uttarakhand, Kerala, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, and Uttar Pradesh, less than 3% tribals are there. Okay, so this is the condition. So be prepared for the BJP. We predicted BJP not winning Haryana. We never said that Congress would win because we know no one is going to vote Congress. So other parties who would oppose the BJP and are in strength, they would win Haryana election. But it did not happen like that. But we never predicted Congress would win. But these states, Maharashtra and Jharkhand, the main party is Congress or Jharkhand Mukti Morcha Congress. Certainly, again, the way it happened in Haryana, where Congress defeated, here also Congress would be defeated. One thing. Second thing is BJP, tribals are with BJP and they are united. If that is the case, result would go in favor of BJP. I am not saying against Congress. Haryana we predicted against BJP. Here we are not predicting against Congress. It will go directly in favor of BJP because tribals are in favor of BJP. So in Jharkhand, Sri Champai Soren is the leader of BJP nowadays. He kind of switched from JMM, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, and he is the main leader. So things need to be seen, but this is how it looks.